I can't help but notice that there's a lot of people who, when they travel, bring a guitar or some kind of musical instrument. It tends to be a guitar. And I'm a traveler too, and I kind of like to consider myself a bit of a traveling musician as well, but not in the traditional sense. I can play music on my iPad or iPod or even this in a much different way. I play a lot more instruments, and I'm able to submit them to SoundCloud instantly from that Garageband app. I've made songs that sound like guitar. They're played by a guitar or anything that you could think of for a musical instrument that's available, because I'm switching between three apps. One is Thumb Jam, one is Drum Jam, and the other is Garageband, and it's been a lot of fun. I when I see these people who carry around their guitars, I think, how boring. It's just one sound, and I get bored of that pretty quickly. There's not enough variety with that, so I want to work on different types of music to really bring out a different kind of song. There's different kinds of sounds that bring out different kinds of songs, and I have a favorite. Well, a favorite grouping for me is the synth. The synth is really great, and there's a whole history to that. That's synth is the digitization of music for the 80s. Really, the whole thing I'm using for the features and the apps are synth in themselves. You're synthesizing all the sounds. So every instrument that I do play has it's been like a synth, but there is a synth category that definitely does sound unique from the other instruments. But it's really been a lot of fun just to sit back and play some music. I've always been annoyed by the radio playing the same 10 songs every hour and having the longest commercials and the most boring DJs. I couldn't stand it. As soon as I found out about Napster, I was on that, downloading music like crazy, and really filling up my computer. But still, even that, it's like I was younger, but I was listening to the same songs still. It's like I need new content all the time. I don't like listening to the same old stuff. It was neat at the time, I guess. It felt revolutionary, but now I'm like, as content is able to be uploaded more frequently now, and you really get a wider variety, I'd much rather hear different renditions of the same kind of song rather than listen to the same kind of song over and over again. And I like to sometimes recreate a song that I might like, and it may not sound anything like what I intended in my head, from what I've heard, but it's fun going through the process. I took a musical appreciation class in college, and I just didn't appreciate music like I do playing it on the iPad. I know all the instruments. I'm actually finding myself walking into music stores at times just to check out the instruments that I play on my iPad. I don't have a clue how to play them in their normal, natural form. It's quite an experience, but I've really tapped out tunes a lot on the iPad. So I'm a unique kind of musician. It's the It's the modern day musician. I mean, this is a revolution, but I feel like I'm the only one in it right now. It's strange.